The more we understand about the importance of attention in learning, the better we will be able to support learning. Being on task or having focus is referred to as paying attention. It is essential for learning and completing tasks. According to Merriam-Webster, it is the act or state of applying the mind to something, a selective narrowing or focusing of consciousness and receptivity. So, what do we need to know about learning attention? I've been looking into the attention research. Here are the key points that I believe are important. 1. Attention can be thought of as a limited resource. Attention is a limited cognitive resource that can be consciously assigned to different tasks. Attention is constrained in ways that affect memory and learning. First, people have a limited ability to attend over time, so attention is not constant. After a prolonged effort, fatigue will set in. Furthermore, because we can only process a limited amount of information at once, we must choose where to focus our attention. 2. Selective attention equals focused attention. Selective attention, as defined by psychologists, is what we usually think of as focusing our attention on something. This state of mind occurs when a person chooses specific inputs to process while avoiding external distractions, unattended stimuli, as they say. According to brain imagery, learners may process irrelevant stimuli to a lesser extent during periods of focused attention. For example, if you're reading in a coffee shop with just the right amount of background noise, you could be bombarded with sensory information. Even if you can hear the buzz of a conversation nearby, you can use selective attention to focus on reading. Use visual cues to enhance learning for more information on focusing attention in graphics. 3. Two different types of sources can capture attention. Bottom-up and top-down influences on attention are terms used by psychologists. It is effortless to capture attention from bottom-up events. It happens automatically. Consider how a baby's piercing cry, an annoying GIF animation on a web page, movement, or the sweet aroma of freshly baked bread draws your attention. These bottom-up stimuli are detected by our senses without conscious effort. Perhaps much of the sensory information that draws our attention is or was beneficial to survival. Top-down events, on the other hand, control attention when an individual makes a conscious decision to focus on something other than attention-grabbing external stimuli. Top-down influences come from within and include a person's intentions and goals. 4. Top-down selection is relevant to what is in working memory. Top-down goals direct attention, which is most likely based on information held in working memory. This is what gives meaning to the data. We choose stimuli that are relevant to what we are attempting to achieve. For example, if you want to find a specific pair of shoes, you keep the object's characteristics in working memory. You keep that question in mind as you search through online articles if you want to learn how to be more creative. 5. Susceptibility to distractions is lowest when a task engages one's full attention. Distractions are pieces of information that are irrelevant to the task at hand. To avoid distractions, a person employs selective attention. When a task has a low perceptual load, meaning it is not all-encompassing, it is easier to become distracted. In contrast, staying on task is easier when the task has a high perceptual load, which means it is completely engaging. Another way to put it is that it is easy to become distracted while performing repetitive or boring tasks. 6. Multitasking divides attention. You divide your attention when you respond to 2 or more channels of information at the same time. Because 1. The tasks may be conflicting, such as listening to one thing while watching another, and 2. The brain must coordinate 2 or more tasks at the same time. Divided attention appears to use more mental resources. According to research, divided attention reduces task performance. This will have an impact on how well a person uses attention when learning. 7. The ability to divide attention is influenced by the similarity of the tasks. It is more difficult to divide attention between tasks that are similar to each other. Trying to listen to two streams of audio information, for example, someone speaking to you while you listen to a podcast, makes it difficult to pay attention. On the other hand, if one information stream is auditory and the other is presented visually, the second stream is easier to attend to. 8. Split attention in instructional materials increases cognitive load. When multiple sources of information are not well integrated, split attention occurs. A narrated explanation preceding an animation is one example, or instructions that must be constantly referred to and are physically separated from the problem task. This requires students to keep one set of information in working memory while processing another. The solution is to combine multiple sources of information into a single cohesive piece. More information on the split attention principle in multimedia learning can be found here. 9. An abrupt change can capture attention. Any change in stimulus can capture attention, which is why novelty works so well. Experienced learning designers will frequently draw attention to themselves by doing something unexpected, innovative, or surprising. This may be necessary several times in e-learning. 10. Sustained attention requires something meaningful, challenging, or special. Sustained attention is defined as concentrating on a single task for an extended period of time. Any appropriate strategies for sustaining attention involve the design of learning experiences that are relevant to the learner's world or novel. It could be a moving story about a protagonist who overcomes adversity, a well-executed animation explaining a complex concept, or a difficult problem to solve in e-learning. If you enjoyed watching this video, please take a moment to share it with your family and friends. Stay safe and healthy. Thanks for watching.